Welcome back, guys. My name is Chris Patrick, and today we get to announce a new build that we have and some race footage for you guys. I'm super stoked. Day after the event, couldn't have gone any better. Let's go, guys, and come along with me, and let's go with the journey on our new vehicle. So, as you can see, we've got ourselves a short course modified vehicle. So this particular build is a Pro Short Course 10 that you guys are familiar with, this being the DR10 Drag 13.5 build that I did probably 6 months ago. Actually, it might have been a year ago now since I've actually built the drag car. The opportunity came forth that I was going to convert it back to kind of its original state, which in this case is dirt racing. So with that, let's tear this body off for a second. You'll get a closer look and you'll see what I'm talking about. So let's bring you guys a little bit closer, and I'm going to show you exactly what we're working with. Got you guys a little bit closer. First thing you're going to say, well, it's dirty. Well, obviously, it's going to be. And I know it's big, so I apologize in advance. So, this is my Pro Short Course 10 that like I said, I converted to a drag car by putting buggy arms on it, shorter turnbuckles, and did a couple modifications to make it the drag car. So I basically reverted all the way back. So in this case, I'm running T6.1 front arms. I believe these are the original Pro Short Course 10 hubs in the front for the time being. On the rear, these are T6.1 rear arms with B6.1 rear aluminum hubs. B6.1 rear shocks are in the front, and T6.1 shocks are in the rear of the buggy. I wanted the adjustability of being able to turn the aluminum turnbuckles to get things for your ride heights and everything else. Custom Works shocks all the way around. Trinity power, just like I do on every other product that I run. Hobby Wing Blinky ESC, and a 13.5 Trinity X Factor motor. I custom designed and mounted a fan mount for the motor to keep the motor cool. Might be hard for you guys to see, but it mounts under the 4 screws that the Sipple body mount mounts to. And I've got 2 screws holding that on. It worked fantastic all week, or all race event. I was happy with that. The only thing that with this change on the rear that was probably the hardest thing for me to come up with was when you run an aluminum rear hub, the factory length bones don't match. So what I mean by that is I'm running an 86 millimeter bone on the right rear, but the left rear I think is a 91. It is. So if I ran the stock 86s, they put them so far out on your drive dogs, I was afraid that it would cause some excessive wear because it's right at that very edge. But because you run such a negative caster angle, it forces this 91 to get bottomed all the way up into the chassis and was causing issues. So I had to go back to the shorter one on the right side. I was okay with that. Handling wise, this thing off of the trailer drove amazing. I don't change it, don't touch it, and that's not me. I wanted to go faster. So going into Q1, let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage for you guys now.
Going green this time. Here we go. Ready and float. Ready? Yep. Nose is bigger. They're doing 4 nights for Singapore. Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going, it's funny the way that is. They're doing the Local Walk on Wednesday night for 2020. And then Thursday night they're doing the 2000. Right. So they're doing double. Yeah. So then instead of doing the Gilbert Wild 2020 race on Wednesday night, which they are, on Thursday night they're doing the Kings Royal of 2021. And this, yeah, then they're going on Saturday night for 2020. Yeah, Gilbert. 2020. Kings Royal after that. I don't know what the hell. So most big races they're going to come back out and do it. That's good. I wonder what the total thing out is. Yeah, probably just to make the money, yeah. I got a little stupid.
So as you see, Q1, I was pretty happy with the performance of the vehicle. It was doing what I wanted it to do. I personally felt like it was pushing in, pushing middle, exit off, I was okay with it. I felt like I could get a little bit faster, but I was 1/1000th of a second off of what they thought was the fastest lap for a short course Sportsman class chassis. So a Sportsman short course, a short course Sportsman modified rules is Blinky SE 13.5 rear motor factory chassis car. Has to have an original OEM style shocks, and everything else pretty much can be custom made. Besides, you can't run sway bars, which whatever. I don't make the rules. So going into Q2, I wanted to make some changes, and I did some crossweight. I added 2% crossweight into the chassis and went back out the same set of tires that I started with in round 1, which obviously I'm going to go with Raw Speed tires. You guys know me, that I am sponsored by Raw Speed. Absolutely love their products, and these tires are absolutely no exception. They just hooked and booked. So I can't say enough about those tires. They were fantastic. Going into round 2, let's go ahead and go with that.
Mike, is the GoPro on? Do you know if you light or anything? Is it blinking? Is there a little red light over there?
Yeah, it's blinking.
Okay.
Line them up.
No,
10, you're third. Here we go. We're going green this time. Bring them around slow.
I'm going to guess it's just probably crossed off now. Oh, that's right. That's probably it.
So after round 2, I felt like the car still needed to be freed up a little bit more going around some corners. I felt like it was getting lazy on middle more than anything. It wasn't rotating enough. So I went ahead and made a little bit more of a wedge change and changed a spring on the front right corner and ended up running the same set of tires because the track wasn't taking enough rubber yet. It was a small group of people. But I ended up breaking the track record for fastest lap time, and I believe it was a 5:13 is what I went into after Q2. So going into the mains, we're going to go ahead and show that footage for you guys.
What's the lineup, Joe? Chris, Terry, Travis, Tim. Chris, Terry, Travis, Tim. Y'all ready? Yeah. Bring around slow.
So coming after the mains, the car was spot on exactly what I was wanting. It still could be a little free, but I was perfectly amazed at how well this thing handled and the speed. Everything about it was fantastic, and I ended up running a fastest lap was a 5:01 for a Sportsman at that track. It is definitely the fastest that they have seen yet today. I think I can get into the 4s if I get a little bit more time. I'm definitely going to go back. I had a blast. After the Sportsman main, I went ahead and decided to go run with the open class. I convinced them to let me run against those guys, which pretty much is the same rules, but you can run any ESC, any motor. It's pretty much anything you want at that point. And I ended up winning that one as well. I think I lapped everybody 4 or 5 times. I think I have a little bit of footage with that, so I will exit this video with some of the footage that I have of running the open class with our modified here. So with that, I hope you guys enjoy my video, and I know it's kind of a quick, kind of a long but quick video. You'll understand. It's quick with me talking, but it's a lot of race footage. That's what I'm trying to do for you guys. If you have any questions, comment down below, especially setup-wise and stuff. I'll be more than glad to help if I can. Some of the stuff I'm not going to go over, but some of the stuff you can see just by looking at the camera. Other than that, I appreciate you guys. I have one special shout-out. You know who you are, John. You obviously are a lot of my motivation for running Dirt Oval, and I thank you a lot, because if it wasn't for you, I probably wouldn't have unloaded this car with such confidence and just being able to put it on the track and just enjoy it and have some fun. Probably one of the personal best experiences I've had with racing RCs in a really long time. I wish you were there, but I understand why you aren't. And I look forward to running with you soon, and you all will get to see John hopefully in my next racing video, I hope. Getting ready to go on vacation to Disney World to be exact, and I think I'm going to run in 2 weeks. I think they're having a Father's Day race week, and I believe I am going to get the Bomber Street Stock class over there for those guys, and they're running that with a 17.5 open ESC motor, and I had that out there yesterday, and it was running really well as well. So I'm looking forward to that. So with that, later guys. I know I'm jibber-jabbing around long, so y'all have a good one.